How's it going? So we're making super quick zucchini noodles with shiitake mushrooms and cannellini beans. And right now what we have here is about a tablespoon of virgin coconut oil heating up in this pan. I use virgin coconut oil because it has a higher heat tolerance, but you can use any other oil that you would like. That's just my preferred hot oil. And what we're going to do first is we're going to start to we've got one shallot and one clove of garlic kind of chopped up. And we're going to put those in and get those start toasting a little bit. Just for about a minute, like it says in the recipe. And then this is 6 ounces of shiitake mushrooms. And we're going to add that and get that to start sauteing. The shiitake mushrooms are going to take about 5 minutes to saute. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, Julie and Julia, about the blogger who decided to make her way through the Julia Child's Mastering the Art of French Cooking book. And somewhere along the way there was something about mushrooms, and you shouldn't crowd the mushrooms in the pan or they won't brown. I thought that was really good advice. Anyway, these are about ready now. We can add the tomatoes. And these are just some diced tomatoes. You can make your own tomato concassé. You can look up that recipe if you want, or these are just some diced tomatoes that have come out of a box that you get at the store. We're going to let these simmer for, maybe another minute or so. And then we're going to add our cannellini beans. And we're going to cook these cannellini beans just until they get warm. We don't have to cook it for a super long time. And this mixture is a little bit dry, so I'm going to add a tiny bit of water just to give it a little bit of moisture. Just a touch of water. And then I'm going to add the zucchini noodles. And mix that in. And that's going to need to simmer for maybe another 3 or 4 minutes. You don't want to cook the noodles too much because they get too mushy, and you want them to have all their great nutrients and digestive enzymes. You don't want to cook that out too much. All right, that's looking good. Now we're going to add a couple tweaks of herbes de Provence and our 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped parsley and a couple tweaks of sea salt, fresh cracked pepper, and then I'm going to give it a good old chef flip in the pan to mix everything together. Woohoo! That's kind of fun. Smells amazing. And there you have super easy, nutrient-dense zucchini noodles with shiitake mushrooms, cannellini beans, tomatoes, and all sorts of great flavor. Enjoy. To your health.